Hi there! In this video, we're going to talk about how to tell if you have a solution of a linear equation. So what does that mean? That means if you have a linear equation, that's going to be an equation with an x and a y, then they're going to give you an ordered pair, and they want to know if you plug in those values for x and y, is it going to give you an answer that's true, or is it going to give you an answer that's false? And if you get an answer that's true, that means yes, it is a solution. And if you get an answer that's false, it means no, it is not a solution. So let's talk about what it means to be true and false. If you have a solution, it means that the point that they gave you is in fact on the graph of the line. If it's a false answer, for it's not a solution, it means that it's not on the graph of a line. So I'm going to zoom in really fast and just kind of show you what I mean here. So if I have a graph like this, and we're just going to pretend that here is my line, okay? If I have a solution, that means that my point that I gave you, my ordered pair, is going to be on my line. That would be something that would be true. If it was false, I'd get a point when I plotted it that wasn't on my line, which means it would be not a solution, not on the line. So that's what we're trying to determine without graphing. Okay, so we're going to come down here and do a quick example. Are the ordered pairs below solutions to the equation? So here's what you're going to do. They give you ordered pairs in this column. Okay, you're going to plug in the x's. All these guys you're going to plug in for x. Not at the same time, obviously. And y's, you're going to plug in these guys. Okay, so here's what we do. I'm going to write out my skeleton, and then we're going to plug in our x and y values and kind of see what we get. And then we can determine if it's a solution or not. So this first one, 5, 3, and I'm going to erase these colors so that we can see it a little better. So I have 2 times, let's do it in a different color, green. So I have 2 times blank minus blank equals 7. So in my blanks, remember this is my x value, which is here, and this is my y value, which is here. So I'm plugging in here a 5 and here a 3. And now I'm going to simplify using order of operations. So 2 times 5 is equal to 10. And just so I don't run out of space, 10 minus 3 is equal to 7. So I get 7 equals 7. Does 7 equal 7? Well, it sure does. So this is true, which means yes, it is a solution. Let's try the next one. We're going to set up my skeleton here. So I have 2 times blank minus blank equals 7. So in my blanks, here remember is my x, here remember is my y. In this case, my x is 1 and my y is 9. So here I plug in a 1 and here I plug in a 9. 2 times 1 is 2 minus 9. 2 minus 9 is negative 7. Does negative 7 equal 7? No, it doesn't. They're not the same number. The goal is for them to be the same number. If it's not the same number, then no, not a solution. Okay, let's try the next one. Set up my skeleton here. I have 2 times blank minus blank equals 7. I'm plugging in what is going here and what is going here. My x value, which is 4, and my y value, which is negative 1. Okay, 2 times 4 is 8. Minus a negative is the same as adding. So 8 plus 1 is equal to 7, and 8 plus 1 is 9. Is 9 equal to 7? Nope, it is not. So it's not a solution. Let's try our last one. We're going to set up our skeleton. 2 times blank minus blank equals 7. And what numbers am I plugging in? What's going in the pink spot and what's going in the green spot? Pink is negative 1, green is negative 9. 2 times negative 1 is negative 2. Minus a negative 9, that's the same as adding. Negative 2 plus 9 is equal to 7. and negative 2 plus 9 is 7. Does 7 equal 7? Why, yes it does. So this one is going to be a solution. So remember, the goal is make a skeleton with the blanks for your variables, plug in what it tells you in the ordered pair, and see if you get the answer you're supposed to get or if you get something that's not equal to each other. Let me know if you have any questions. Good luck.